people may say you should respect your opposition if you beat them, but sometimes there's always time for good old-fashioned, fuck off Liverpool, fuck, like, seriously, they thought they could beat us, couldn't they? It was pretty obvious. They rested their players against Madrid just so they could come up against us, but you know what? Fuck them. Absolute fuck. We just raped them, didn't we? I was so comfortable. I mean, yeah, they all got, so gassed after Can or whatever his name's. Who the fuck is he? He's a nobody. He's a, Liverpool, they're nothing, aren't they? They're mid-table, but they're so poor, and it's just so nice because we just walked over them at their own place. I mean, their support was awful. It was just abysmal from what I heard on TV. They didn't pose any real threat, and yeah, they scored. No one cares. We came back. Cahil scored. It was over the line. Whatever. And then of course, Diego. He's an absolute beast. He's an absolute monster up front. And basically, Dave tore Coutinho a new arsehole going down the wing. Pulled it back. Mignolet just goes, punches it out. Diego, bang, back of the net. And from then it was so comfortable. It was a comfortable game really. 2-1 doesn't even. I feel watching that last year when we parked the bus or whatever. Brendan Rodgers said, I was nervous watching it. I was terrified that they were gonna score. This game so comfortable. Didn't even like. It's so easy, isn't it? The league is so comfortable for us right now. We're going into the international break. Okay, City will probably win today, but going into the international break, at least 6 points clear of City, and clear of Southampton as well. It's just so nice. It's so relaxed. I remember last year's title race. It was thrilling, but we've got the potential to run away with this now. I don't think we'll be invincible. I just don't see it in our squad, but we must have done it now. Beat Liverpool, drew with United and City, got Arsenal. Arsenal's the only away game, left. Beat Everton as well. Arsenal, and we've got a trip to Arsenal and a trip to 3 Point Lane, and that's it as far as difficult away games go. And at home, we're good. So, the league, it's such a good performance. The league's gone. It's got to be ours by now. If we don't win the league this year, we're shit. To be honest, we're worse than Liverpool if we don't win the league this year. It's simple as. Anyway, obviously Liverpool, of course, we're cleaning up 2 penalties. The first one, it Cahil here. There's no way that's a penalty. It's not even part of your arm. Your shoulder. It's not part of your arm. The second one, I want to talk about this one because yes, it is hand. Yes, he did move towards the ball, but you see that happen a lot, and because it's Liverpool. And we have bias, and you get the commentators and one of the pundits. His commentators Mark Owen, pundits Stephen Manham. Two ex-Liverpool players, obviously going to defend their team because they support Liverpool probably. And it's not. And the way that we're saying it was a clear penalty, it's not. It can be given. If it had been given, I would have held my hands up and say fine. Nothing wrong with it. But then again, if from a neutral point of view, if you're watching that, I don't think it's that obvious of a penalty. And I'm so glad. And to be honest, I think it made it more difficult for us because Gerrard's shot was shocking. It was going straight to Thibaut. So in a way, Cahil actually deflected it, made it harder for. If Terry wasn't standing behind him, it could have been harder for Thibaut. So Liverpool, they always like to whine, don't they? Or is that just them speaking normally? I don't know. They've got a weird voice. It's just so nice. And Liverpool, my second most hated team in the world. I mean, Tottenham are miles ahead of them. Because I fucking hate those cunts. But, so nice. So nice. And such a good performance as well. Man of the match was Matic on BT Sport. I appreciate, accept that completely. It was fantastic. But I think this game exploited something. I noticed it in the first half a lot before Liverpool just burnt out and gave up. Cesc Fabregas, he's got no physical presence in the central midfield. He's the slowest fucker I've ever seen as a holding midfielder. And I know I've been watching Joe-Nobi Mikel for 10 years, so trust me, I know when it comes to that. He sometimes pussies out of tackles a little bit, but because he's getting these assists, because he's getting these goals, because he's playing so well offensively, he's getting away with it. But there'll be one day when we come up against a team and he's sitting in that midfield, he's not good enough. He's not sort of strong enough. He's against sort of smaller teams like Palace or Leicester or Liverpool or Man U or something. Yeah, it's fine to play him in there because they're shit. But when you're playing a team which is decent, We're going to have to, I don't want to start Cahil, who's crap. I'd rather start Ramirez in there, because Ramirez does get involved. He's got no touch at all, but he's fast. He recovers well, and he does win the ball. Costa had a quiet game, but then he did score, which was great. He tried a nice little bicey, didn't go in. Skirtle and Lovren actually played quite well. I slagged them off in my preview, but I felt that they were actually Liverpool's best players today. So credit where it's due there. But yeah, it was so easy. It was just Liverpool. That's it. That's all I can see. So when I watch that game, so nice. And Liverpool fans say, "Oh, it's a penalty. It's a fucking penalty." No, it wasn't. Piss off. Fuck off. Really. Call me a rent boy. We won it in the comments. We won top of the league. So hope you enjoyed this. It was a pretty short review. It was, but I'm so happy. I'm just going to go enjoy the rest of my weekend. It's FA Cup weekend, of course. So first round of the FA Cup. So there's always good shocks and everywhere. Hopefully, I don't even know who City are playing, but whoever they are, hopefully they lose. See you for my next. Oh no, it's international break. Oh, so I'm not going to making another video for quite a while. So see you after the international break. It's going to be boring, but we'll go through it. Just remember that we're top of the league. Goodbye.